Yeah, all right, so here are some tricks that you learned tonight and that you can practice tomorrow until I see you on Wednesday. So the first thing that we learned was the figure 8 or the chocolate chip strawberry ice cream trick. And so you have scoops on both of your ends, and this is so then you can mirror me. So you have chocolate chip on this side and strawberry on this side, and you're gonna scoop chocolate chip, strawberry, chocolate chip, strawberry, chocolate chip, strawberry. And then from the back, holding it in the hand that you'll actually be holding it in, you're gonna go chocolate chip, strawberry, chocolate chip, strawberry, chocolate chip, strawberry. The next trick is the pancake, and this one was a little bit challenging. So I'll show you in both hands from the front and just from one hand in the back. So you have your bowl of pancake mix, and you're gonna hold it in the middle, or a little bit in between the middle and the third, if it's a little easier for you. And you're gonna stir your pancake mix until you get to the edges of the pancake mix in the bowl, and then it'll turn into a pancake. It'll go as flat as a pancake. And it's okay if you can't get as flat as a pancake, and if you can get only to about this part, that's completely fine. Because this one's a little hard because it takes a lot of wrist flexibility. So from this hand, it looks exactly the same. And you're just gonna stir it and get to as far as you can. And then from the back, you're just gonna stir until you're flat as a pancake. So the next trick that we learned was the yeehaw neck wrap. I don't know if that's the order we went in, but that's the order I'm going in now. So you're gonna hold your body out like a T, and you're gonna hold it at the end. And it doesn't matter if it's the ball or the tip. And you're gonna go yeehaw, like you're holding a lasso, yeehaw, and then go over your neck, so when the baton is on this side, take this arm and put it under. And then take it, grab the baton, put it in a T. So from here, you're at the end, yeehaw, neck wrap, out. Okay, the next thing that we learned was the 2 rolls. So the 2 rolls, I'll do it in the mirror just because it's easier. So you're gonna go under, and you're gonna take that middle part. Even if you don't have tape, it'll be pretty easy to find the middle. And you're gonna rest it on top of your hand, not your finger, your hand, and then you're gonna catch it on top. And then once you get more comfortable, the faster you go, the more it'll just roll. The next one we learned was the elbow roll, and you wanna pretend that you have a plate of spaghetti and meatballs, and you don't want your meatballs to roll over, so you wanna have it as straight as a table. And then you're gonna go under just like your arm roll, and you're gonna rest it on top and let it balance and catch it on top. And the more comfortable you get with it, the easier it'll be just to roll. And remember, rolls, you're relaxed, you're not frantic, you're not fast, because the more you do fast, the more it'll bounce like that. We also did the wrist roll, and this one was a little bit challenging. And so you're gonna hold it you're gonna hold it at the dimple, but not too far at the end. So you're gonna hold it at the dimple, and this one's a little challenging to explain, but you're just gonna roll it over the top of your hand. And this one you need to be very relaxed about, or else it'll flip out of your hand like that. The next thing we learned was the chin roll toss, which you all loved and you were all super good at. So you're gonna roll it down your hands, toss it, and catch. And you can catch in either hand, but make sure that your feet are together and you have your hands on your hips that aren't doing anything like catching or twirling. So for the frog hop, you're gonna tuck it in the backs of your knees, and you're gonna bend down and hold the baton with just the backs of your knees, and you're gonna hop and catch it in between your legs. And then to get it out, you just change the rotation of your baton. Or Jolene thought of something really cool where you catch it and then you pass it here and then catch it. And then I remember Amy tried something that was super cool where you toss it, which that's the challenge. And then the next thing was a front hand spin, and this one was a little bit more challenging. So I'm gonna break it down and then I'll show it to you all together.
You want me to get a close-up of your hands?
Yes. Okay. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna roll it over your thumb like this. So the back of your hand is gonna stop that baton from rolling out of your hand. So once it's here, then you're gonna take this hand and gonna put it face up to the ceiling, and it's gonna be in an X with this hand over the one holding the baton. And then you're gonna put pressure on the baton and let it roll into this hand. Flip it over, play the piano. So from far away, you're gonna roll it over your thumb, put this one over, here, over, play the piano. So roll over your thumb, take this hand, put it over the one holding the baton, and face up to the ceiling. So then your thumbs are basically facing each other, like almost if you're making a bird. And then push it on the baton, let it roll into this hand, flip it over, play the piano. And then the 2 challenge tricks were the thumb toss, which is just like the front handspin where you roll it over your thumb, but you're actually going to toss it. And the thumb toss is called the thumb toss because the way your thumb is pointing at the end is where it'll go. So for right now, you just want to point it up because you're tossing it to yourself. Because if you toss it over there, your thumb is going to point over there. And you don't have a partner right now, so you just want to toss it to yourself and make it easy. The other challenge trick was the waist strap, and so from the back it looks like this, and then flip it over like this. So from the front, and you'll mirror me, you'll go around, around, and then put your body into it. And this one's pretty hard to explain, but you just want to you want to flick it across your stomach, and you want to feel it the whole way you're rolling it across your stomach, because it's not a toss, because then it'll go out of control. You want to make sure it comes into this hand. This one is the one that you were all super good at, and there are 3 variations. So it's where you hold it in your hand like this, and the first one was to put it in front of your body and just catch it. So mirror, looks like that. And then the second one was to put it behind your back, drop it and catch it behind your back, and so mirror, that looks like that. And then the third one, for the people who are catching this one all the time, I want you to try and go into a lunge, okay? Take this hand and put it under your leg, take your arm up, drop it and catch it. And that one's just for a challenge, so from like the actual hand, it'll just look like that. Thank you.